Heading into the 2021 NBA Draft, Lamelo Ball, the top prospect, there were a lot of mixed feelings for Melo. Would he be a bust and follow the footsteps of his brother Lonzo and become a disappointment, or a future star, as he no doubt had the highest ceiling in the whole draft with his potential shooting and playmaking? I think it always determined where he was drafted to and would LeVar Ball give him pressure, because Lonzo was immediately in a bad situation in the Lakers, where they expected him to be immediately really good, and LeVar had serious pressure on him. But in the season, in the about 30 games he's played in, Lamelo Ball has been a star. So today, I'm going to be talking about why Lamelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets are must-see TV, and why you must watch them, and just their future is a lot better than you think. Now, looking back at the draft, is it justified that Lamelo Ball should have not been the first or second pick? I'm sure if he did a redraft, Lamelo would no doubt be the first pick, and I think the Timberwolves really messed up, because with them being the Wolves, and they're in probably the smallest or second smallest whole organization in the whole league, you don't get this amount of talent just out of nowhere. I know Anthony Edwards is probably going to be really good, but Lamelo Ball is a generational talent. And yes, you might say he doesn't really fit alongside D'Angelo Russell, but first, D'Lo has been hurt, and I think that Lamelo Ball's shooting, with him shooting about 37% from three, would really help. And with him having good size, I think it'd really work. It's become more of a positional basketball. So I think that having 2 point guards, especially one that is 6'7", I think it would definitely work. His playmaking would be just so good. And this team, they just don't really have that guy who can fit everyone together, has playmaking, can't stay healthy. And this team, yes, Anthony Edwards, he's been pretty good. He has been inconsistent though. But I really think that they should have took Lamelo Ball. Now, should the Warriors have taken Lamelo? That's an interesting one. There were reports that they told Lamelo they were going to take him, and there was like a video where he was holding 2 fingers up to show he was being drafted second, but just they hesitated and drafted Wiseman. They of course went for fit over talent, but if you have a top 2 pick, you have to go for talent over fit. I know this isn't the best example, but example is the 2018 NBA draft. I know a lot of people thought that DeAndre Ayton was the best prospect, and Luka, yes, had the most upside, but you wanted the sure thing. And yes, I know the Suns needed a center, but Luka should have been drafted number 1. He should have been taken alongside Devin Booker. That would have been crazy. And if the Suns went talent over fit, they no doubt would have been a much better team than what they are now. Oh yes, they're good right now, but imagine Chris Paul, Luka, Devin Booker, and yes, Aiden is going to be, I think in my opinion, has really high upside. This is Luka Doncic we're talking about. And just talking about the Warriors again, I'm not exactly sure about this. Now, the main reason why I would see the Warriors would take LaMelo Ball over James Wiseman is in a trade, as there are reports that they're only willing to trade Wiseman for a superstar in like Joel Embiid or Giannis. But I'm 1000% sure LaMelo Ball has more trade value than James Wiseman, because centers aren't really used too much. And I know Wiseman, he's looking really good, but I don't know if it was, they definitely went fit over talent. And I'm not sure if that was the right choice. LaMelo's playmaking would add an extra element alongside Steph Curry with Steph Curry's off-the-ball movement. And I think it's really interesting. We're going to be looking back on this in 5 years and potentially saying that the Warriors made a really big mistake. Now, just talking about LaMelo Ball on the Hornets, he has been so good. he makes everyone so much better. And with averaging 16 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists with 1.6 steals on 45% shooting and 38% from 3, that's really good. His defense actually hasn't been too bad with like him having a steal a night, and just with him being 6'7", just being physically and just being taller than everyone and having really high IQ, that's always very important. Similar to Luka Doncic. He is no doubt not Lonzo Ball on defense, but he's not like Trae Young level. And just LaMelo Ball makes everyone around him so much better. That can include Miles Bridges, which he has perfect connection to, especially on those lobs. And I think that's definitely a good fit. And this Hornets young core has really gone out of the radar. Now, just talking about LaMelo's offense, just him scoring, he has been pretty good. He's hitting threes with confidence, even taking it from deep, knowing that he can make it. His form isn't too ugly, not like Lonzo's original form, but it goes in. So that's basically what all that matters. And just James Borrego is giving him the green light to shoot whenever he wants to. And that's definitely what you want to see from a 19-year-old future star. He isn't scared of contact while going around the rim. And yes, maybe he can go to the line more instead of taking, like, avoiding contact, taking that awkward floater. But those floaters around the free throw line have been really good and knocking down at a consistent rate. Now, of course, LaMelo Ball's playmaking is elite with his flashy passes, and he just makes everyone, like I said, so much better. Miles Bridges, PJ Washington has been getting so many easy looks. Terry Rozier is shooting like 45% from downtown, and a lot of people are having career years with LaMelo Ball on their team. Now, just talking about the Hornets overall, they still need a center. Cody Zeller and Bismack Biyombo are definitely not the long-term answers, and I really wish they could have got Evan Mobley in this draft, but they're right now in like the 7th seed, so they're not bad enough. But being the 7th seed, I think there is a very good possibility that this Charlotte Hornets will make the playoffs. While also, yes, they're in Charlotte, but they have LaMelo Ball, who is a very big name, while also having cap space for a center, which can potentially be like Andre Drummond, or I'm not exactly sure about the class, but someone like that who would fit well with as a lob threat and just help their defense. And they can also make a trade as they have a lot of picks, having all of their picks, and a lot of young players, including Malik Monk, Devontae Graham, potentially PJ Washington and Miles Bridges in a blockbuster trade. And with Malik Monk being a lot better recently, being that good 6-man off the bench, being somewhat like a Jamal Crawford or Lou Williams, that can really elevate this team over the top. While I also have to talk about the Hornets commentators are goated. They make everything so hype. I wish they were on ESPN or TNT. They just make the whole play look so much better with this enthusiasm. But I just think that Michael Jordan has actually been making a lot of good moves. And like before, he made so many mistakes. He drafted Michael Kidd-Gilchrist over Damian Lillard and Bradley Beal. They signed Bismack Biyombo, Cody Zeller, Nicholas Batum to humongous contracts, drafted a lot of busts. But then like the moment they lost Kemba Walker in free agency, he's 180'd his whole front management stuff. I know it was a mistake to not trade Kemba, but getting Terry Rozier, who has been so good, especially as a scorer and has been the most clutch player in the whole NBA, I think the Hornets actually did win that trade. Mainly because I think Terry Rozier has been better than Kemba Walker this year strictly, and that's like on half the contract. And with him being like a potential long-term asset that you could potentially flip, or being a really good fit alongside LaMelo Ball, that's definitely really good. And they still, like, Devontae Graham isn't playing very well, and I think that they really should ship him, especially with him being on an expiring deal. But that's another topic. But just the moment they drafted Miles Bridges, PJ Washington, signed Gordon Hayward, drafted LaMelo Ball, like I said, traded for Terry Rozier. They have always been exceeding expectations. Like, if you remember last year, the Hornets were doubted as the worst team in the NBA, but they basically had the 20th best record in the league. And with a team that looks so bad on paper, that's really good because I think personally their chemistry is so elite, and that's definitely what you want. They seem like they like each other a lot, and just with all of these moves that they have already made, and hopefully make in the future, the Charlotte Hornets, no doubt, have a bright future ahead of them. So that's going to be the video about why the Charlotte Hornets and LaMelo Ball are must-see TV. So make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the videos, comment down below your thoughts about the Hornets, and I'll see you all next time.